Good morning, everybody, or afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. I'm gonna stream for about an hour today. Just trying to get it back into the daily. So we're gonna be starting Godforge streaming on the 13th, I believe, is when the next alpha wave goes. I'll know more once I jump and check Discord messages. We didn't do this fusion, so nothing to worry about with the fragments there. They can say things are fixed. I'll believe it when I see it. And we're just going here to watch the leaderboard red dot never disappear. And oh, it's gone. It'll come back next time we're here. Don't worry. It never leaves. And checking here. We didn't get all 5 ancient shards from here, so I'm still, you know, we're starting August, and I don't think we got all the July ones. That's unfortunate. Got the dailies done there. We're at day 16 out of 30 here. Collect all our dailies here. Gotta check the pass for the dailies, get these done. Summon champions from shards. Don't have enough room for 7. Trying to think of which one of these I can actually turn meter fill we can do. Yes, I am, sir. Still alive, SKB. It's just that last 5 days I've just been too busy to stream. I'm not disappearing or anything. It's just been I work a lot of jobs, and finding time to stream was really late at night if I did do it, and I wanted to make sure I could like at least be on when people were on. So yeah, I'm still here. I'm gonna, if you didn't hear, I'm gonna be doing Godforge starting the 13th. I'm gonna get back to the morning schedule, doing the 5 to 8 a.m. In the odd time, I might do like a secondary stream or part 2 in the afternoon if I don't work that day. I think that's 3 I've chosen. Okay. And take these. Okay. How have you been? You been doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing what I can. I just got an epic book. I'm just working, and yeah, I'd be streaming really late at night if I was streaming when I got home. So I thought it'd be better to start doing afternoons an hour before I go to work, and then go back to mornings starting next week. Just zoom it in. Okay. I did get into, as far as I can tell, I'm gonna be sent Godforge alpha stuff. The community manager there sent me a bunch of stuff. I gotta read through all the messaging and things I gotta sign for NDA. But I'll still be doing this. Like, I'll still be... What I'll probably do is start up the morning. Right now it is 3:46 p.m. for me, so it's 3:45 in the afternoon. So my stream window would start like 9 hours ago, rough. like 9 to 10 hours ago. And this afternoon time would be if I can fit in a second stream, because energy refills, right? So if I'm not working that morning, because my one job goes 7 to 2, and then the other one goes 5 to 11 o'clock. So it's just making sure I can get home to, you know, do the middle one, but I can stream in the morning 5 to 6:30. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. for you right now. It's nighttime. Well, it'll be better for it'll be a better window for you to watch. I know some other people, it's a better time window for them. I gotta do some house cleaning here on the account. Like I've all three of the rest of my clan boss team need about 20 more runs in Minotaur to have all their scrolls, and then I can actually set them up to you know, I gotta re-gear them to push clan boss damage. I want to be able to at least one key nightmare. So that means Tholin will be getting a new set of gear too. I need to make sure the healing that is going on is enough to keep Tholin alive. If I'm going to take the lifesteal off of him. But I do have enough I think I'll have enough 6-star gear. I don't know if I'll have enough Slayer. I can make a lot of rare Slayer, but it's only like 4 to 5-star. So I don't know if I'll have enough to put Slayer gear on Tholin. But him having so many AoE attacks, that would really push his damage. Probably double or triple it. But I also need to make sure the rest of the team can support it. Keep him and our poisoner alive. Oh, damn. Harima, because Harima is gonna be better for your arena, which will make your account stronger overall, getting gold medals in arena. As well as Harima's good single target, so she can help with bosses, and she can do waves with her passive. As long as you got the gear, Harima. If you don't have the gear to like Giga, like get her to 90,000 power, then I would say do Tholin. Because Harima really needs to be geared 100% crit rate, high base stat for damage, and crit damage. If you can at least get like 250 to 290 crit damage minimum on her, then I would say Harima. That's a good starting point for Harima is 4.8. I'm just saying, if she's gonna be your main damage dealer, you want her defense like north of 5,500. Yeah, because honestly, if the Harimas you face in arena that like destroy you, like they nuke you down, their defense is at like about 6,000, 6,500 area minimum, and probably closer to 7,000 to 8,000. It's very hard to do. You need percentage gloves, percentage chest, percentage boots, percents on your shield, and you hit all the percents on the shield, because that's one of the biggest things that's going to boost defense for her, is having a 6-star legendary or mythical defense shield or epic that's hit at least 3 hits into defense percent, all the high rolls. So it's 7% plus 2 more 7%. So it'd be 21%. And then you max it with a rune for another 8%. Which now the runes can go higher than that. So, but yeah, overall you're trying to get her defense percentages as well as the flats. Any defense flat stats on other gear, you're trying to roll those up as high as you can. And how people do defense boots and gloves on her is the defense boots will be hitting speed, like 2 or 3 rolls into speed, and you're making sure every piece of gear also has speed on it that you can glyph up to get her to 250 speed. And then the rest of the speed comes from the banner. You have to put a banner on her that's a defense banner with 3 to 4 rolls into speed. And then your weapon as well, because attack doesn't help her, you want the weapon to have 3 or 4 rolls into speed. And doing all of that will flat out, like, it'll boost your speed, and then you won't have to have speed boots on her. Not hitting that hard, you need to make sure, because if she's facing negative affinities, you need to make sure her crit damage is 115%, not 100, because she'll lose crit damage based on the enemies she's hitting. So if she's hitting her negative affinity, she'll lose some of her crit. You need to make sure she's over crit. Or give a crit or a lead. And then the set you want on her, you want a savage set at minimum. Like, you want ignore defense gear on her. So Slayer or you can do Slayer, Merciless, Savage. With the attack set, it doesn't give her a boost though, so it's not great to use the attack 2 set. It's better to put a defense set like a 15 or 10% for the HP as well, because she has really low HP. So using the defensive set that gives 10%, that one would be good for her too. She is flexible. Like, you can to achieve the percentages you need, you can use some of the sets to fill in. Like, if you needed the extra crit percent, like you're at 100%, you could try to find crit rate pieces, but it'd probably be better to have crit damage pieces on her. Down here, like, stats over sets clearly, and then eventually you try to round out sets, but you'd want, like, this wouldn't be giving her anything other than 10% or 5% mix. So you'd rather get this if it helps round out your speed. 2 pieces of this to make her stay alive. Or you could put in perception to help with her speed. Otherwise, you want this set here for the AoE damage boost, and it gives you the ignore defense here. As well as, I don't have any Merciless here yet, but also the kill stroke set's not bad because it's crit damage plus speed, so it helps round out her stats more too. Yeah, it depends. Like, so for Harimar, you when you're using her, where is she? Like, are you using the decreased attack on her A1? Like, this is big if she so hits 3 times, so 15%, 15%, and then stacking her, like, if she's alive for waves or on a boss, like, this will be big. Builds up. If you need the provoke for her, then accuracy is something you have to keep in mind. This keeps her alive longer too. Newton Titus. Arena got the spare. Yeah, it just comes down to, like, this is her main skill for damage, right? Because this can proc it. When she kills an enemy, it procs the awe, and then you and you have her booked, so this is a 3-turn cooldown. Like, you want both these skills booked. This one's not as important right away, but these two definitely you want booked. She has a really good starting base defense too. Like, mine isn't geared properly yet, so me showing mine on my other account isn't gonna help out too much yet. Oh, we got Newton here. Like, these are nice. Did you just get her, or did you already have her? There's some good champions in here. Yeah, fully booked her? Okay. Even here, like, these are all good epics. This is probably the best summon pool they've had in here in a long time. Can I get rid of these yet? I can. So everyone watching, just so you can see, and if you're watching the VOD later, old fusions, you can go down here and hit unlock, and you can exchange the fragments, and you can get some of these chests. And for these chests, epics give 1 point. You need 5 points per chest, so I just got 15 from getting rid of his fragments. And now I can open 3 of these. Let's see what I get. So I got a 4-star chicken and 2 fragments for the legendary, and some brews. And now I've started to unlock this champion. For this fusion, I've got 5 of his fragments, but I'm gonna try and get like maybe 25, and just to have those to get 5 more chests for her, and then the fusions into Christmas. That's basically what I'm gonna do if I don't finish them. Yeah, so she's gonna be a force nuker. Accuracy's not in your top list there of things to prioritize. You want to land. You want damage to be landing. So you want decreased defense and weaken being placed by someone else before she goes. Then you want a Savage or Merciless or Dragon Slayer set on her. At least to the 6 pieces that she can get the ignore defense buff for her damage as well. Because that's so massive when she's hitting champions like anyone with a shield, anyone with passive shield. Anyone who's got strengthen buffs, like, she would go through a lot of that. Soulstone Rush. Do I have any Soulstones? I don't think I do. Yeah. Anything in here? Oh, hey. Can I get enough? 14, so I can only get 17. That's unfortunate, but I would have liked to have grabbed that. While we're talking, I'll see if I can get some more. I won't get any till I get down here. I still can't push in here yet. Put Narog in. She's in lethal? Okay. Stone Skin and lethal. Alright. You have a 4-star soul as well. Tholin having the 5-star, I mean, that does put him over the edge, just because he's getting the, like the 5 and 6-star ascendancies give such a huge boost to the champion. But being in lethal, I mean, that's really good for her, still. I think it might just be, is your crit rate at least 100? Like, is it flat 100? Because if it can be pushed a little bit to 115, even 110, or put a crit rate lead and see if that affects how her damage is working. Otherwise, it's just the crit damage and her base defense need to get higher. The ones you see that just nuke everything, again, their defense is between 6,000 and 8,000. Could be high, like on the higher end of 7,000 to 8,000. Stone Sin lethal, okay. Are you using Heaven's Sword? Like which or are you using the Ignore Defense build up ascendancy on her? And then which did you build her for damage or clan boss? Because some people, like, did you go for her tree? Did you build up her tree to do Helm Smasher, or did you go for something else? Because if she has War Master on, for instance, it's not going to do enough damage. It's going to be more prioritizing bosses than it would be for single target on champions. Dark Fate or Return. Yeah, I know, we all want her back. Those bombs did not do damage, wow. That was a lot of bombs. Okay. So I got this one done. I don't think I'll be able to get past the next one. Give it a shot. That is the problem when you're trying to farm Dark Phase. Like, you really want to get to floor 70 to be getting more pieces from the set, but it takes 7 days to get up there minimum, and then yeah, for mainly Helm Smasher, Lightning Cage, Blessing. Let me check one thing, one sec. Okay. So, even looking at, like, I'm looking at Ash's video right now. He's got Stone Skin via the artifacts, as well as the gloves and weapon. And I'm trying to freeze at the stats. And he's got 248 speed, 284 crit damage, 108 crit rate, 6580 defense, 6600 HP, 350 accuracy, and 320 res. So, and he's got her in Savage as well as Stone Skin. Nope, not enough damage. But what master? I'm just trying to see what masteries he's put on her. Okay, that was what he had her in before. Then he re-gears her. So we went Helm Smasher, all the arena left side, and then he went for the 2 in the middle crit damage and ignore shield at the top row. Sorry, my cat was getting into my popcorn. Lightning Cage Blessing. Okay, I'm not gonna win this one. He's got a +2. He's got a Gilded Dragon relic on her now. So that's something we'll ignore for now. He went for the defensive tree. Did you put support tree or the defense tree? Well, unfortunate. Trying to think if this will matter. Take you out. Do that. I don't think she's built yet to 5-star it. Laura Steele. So I'm just going by, like, I looked at 3 different streamers and they all went for the defense tree for blast proof, and then they go down into resurgent, delay death, and retribution for the counterattacking. I can see why you went Laura Steele. Like, I'm pretty sure on mine she has the same. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to beat this guy right now. I'm going to run this in the background. Still no super raids. And what this is giving orc accessories right now. I really gotta push spider. I gotta get this down here today. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Got arena to do. Also, do you have for her arenas for her affinity, do you have the defense bonus here, like up to like 6 or 7? Like, do you have any of this pushed for her affinity for force? Super raids for Minotaur are active. Oh, they are. Thank God. That button better never go away. That's all I gotta say. No, thank you for pointing that out. I just wanted to make sure, like, that's an absolute. So this is worth doing if you're doing Dungeon Divers. There's still 2 days left. These rewards are absolutely worth getting. Same with the core hammer here, this stuff, like, some of this is okay. Accuracy, res, crit damage are full. Then I wonder what you're running into. Like, unless you're just facing her affinity, and it's just like, you know, leaving you hanging. I don't know what wall you're hitting. Nope, there's a timer on it, which sucks. Oh, there is a timer on the Minotaur one. That does suck. Because that, unfortunately, for me, means I have to invest some gems to just keep the energy capped. Because I would just want to get all my scrolls done now. I don't want to have to do Minotaur. I'm going to try and get 3 more of the legendaries finished up. Maybe some of the epics. 10... I'll have to do that. I'm gonna get home tonight about 11:30, so if I'm not too tired, I might jump on there to do that. Alright. So overall, we get more epics on here. These ones I have to hold on to, I'm pretty sure. Or no, you get more here. I just know when we get down here to the 75, we need... Because I think it uses it by 10, so we need at least 700. So we need 10 to make, so 20. So we need 70 at least minimum of the epic material. Crit damage. You don't have any champs right now that need masteries? That is a rough go. That's a really nice shield. Let's hope we keep getting lucky. Unfortunate. I'll have to re-roll that and hope it lands on defense or attack percent. 2 more. Unfortunate. That's not too bad as a starter piece. How many of here can I make? 25? I'll have to wait and see what I can do with the rare ones afterward. Deal week. So $2, $6, $10. So this is barely worth the money they're asking for it. I'm tired of this being Sand Devil. Like, for the Prism Shards, they really got to stop doing this. Like, 7,000 points for me to get it. Still champ training to do tonight. I can probably get these. I want to at least get to here, the 8,400. I don't really care about the fragments more than the whatchamacallit, the quartz. And then dragons going on, so I gotta do, or sorry, spiders going on, so do spider to get these rewards. I'll probably leave that on while I'm at work. I missed a few days weekly logging in there, so you can farm Shogun too. Oh no, I know, I get you for that, yeah. I just mean that it's, like, I can only do up to stage 10. And this, I didn't even really push it, but I think I could probably get it up to 10, but it's not, to get 7,000 points for me to actually get the quartz, like, I would at least need to be down here. Like, in this area here, I'd have to push to 15. Otherwise, I'm going to go through, like, 2,000, 3,000 energy. Just because there'll be failed runs in between. So this is going well here. How are they looking? Okay, so he's... That's good. No, you're not in there. You're almost done. You're not getting scrolls for some reason. And then you're almost done too. Speed. I think I should take the speed for him. Yeah. Well, they're all. It's also. They're just overall better for. Like turn attacks are when they're dungeons versus those two dungeons. It's just actually achievable for most people. Who else do I have in here right now? I can't see the team. I'd have to go here to see who I put in there. So these 5. And then Nishak. You're getting your masteries. He's done. He's done. And then Norog's gonna finish out. Next will be her. No books right now. So that's her 5-star ascended. First one. Now we really gotta like invest in her. I gotta get her masteries done. I'll probably put her in before I leave. Yeah, I really want to build this guy. There's just so many champs here I do want to build. Geo's definitely going in there immediately as well. And because I got to re-gear him. It's not fast enough and needs more accuracy. I need better gear to throw on him. Okay. So I have all the weekly stuff I can get from there. Use my keys right yet. I gotta do my Chimera tonight too. This is prep. Still need more defenses. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it for sure. Because there's lots to build out here. The fact that I've got like, what, seven legendaries, and there'll be another one in November area. Like that'll, I think it just by the 3-month calendar, it's what, July into August, so September, October. Yeah, it'll be November into December would be the next login legendary. So if we don't, for any reason, get any new ones in that time, then like we'll probably do one fusion by then as well. So we'll have one more new legendary from a fusion, as well as not this one, but like if the next one I choose to do, which will probably be the Halloween one, and then one more after that from login. So going into Christmas, overall should just be sitting pretty. Oh, that's a good Matthias Black Flame. Black Flail? That's this guy, isn't it? I'm mistaken. I thought it was this guy. Who's Matthias Black Flail? No. Can I click up here to see who it is? No. So I want to see what faction that's from. Oh, it's that guy. I know who it is. This guy. Not very well liked. If this was 100%, he'd be a much better champion, just on removing buffs on his A1. Or even like 70%. It is a 3-hit, mind you. So this is part of why, because he's getting 2 of the buffs you want, but he has no shield. So you gotta pair him with a shield champion. So he A1s when so he always counterattacks as long as they have taunt. Does the taunt have to be placed by him? Yeah, placed by this champion. His kit should work, but maybe his multipliers are bad. Yeah, his multipliers are really bad. That's what it is. His A1 and A2 hit really weak. And this is the free champion you get when you recycle enough fragments from your old champions from the failed fusions. She's a very, very good healer. Let's do, while we're waiting, can I do his? Or do I have to take him out? It's getting Nishak lethal dose is big. That's arena though. Oh, it's because he has the relic on him for poison. He's doing the same thing. So people have switched Nishak to this to a poison build because of the Arachne Elixir being based off their attack. So it's significant damage. Yeah, so I can't put these on him while he's in there. That's what I thought. Yeah. But he just melts everything in the game if you get that artifact. Only 20 years remaining to get her. Yeah, I know. If you're not, basically, for this one's a good example. You'd have to get 95 fragments, and then be doing that for every single legendary. Or because you could, just so you know, you can swap out the entire fusion. So if you don't actually want him, you could have gotten all 100 fragments and then traded them. He's very much so. Like if you got if you went over above and beyond and had some spending and you got 125 fragments for him, or 140, whatever it was for the max, you could trade all of them into getting her. That's a faster way to get her if you're like, but it would include some spending. If you're going to not spend and you're just doing free to play, yeah, you're basically just every, you know, let's say I get 25 fragments, that'll be 5 chests open, right? Or it's 1 to 1. So say we get 25. 25 is 5 open, 5 chests. So you get 75. That's 15 chests. If you had 100, like I said, you would get another 5 there. So you'd have 20 per 100 fragments. And you need to open about 200, like 100, 160 to 200 to actually chance getting all of her fragments. The only way otherwise is if you get really, really lucky on those 10 pulls and you get like 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, like, and get tons of her fragments in one go. Some people have screenshots of that happening, so. Okay, energy's refreshing, so. I'm gonna leave this going for a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. Let these ones finish and do his masteries a bit. I mean, in this year, their free champions have been pretty good. I mean, they started with giving you... Where is she? So if you just started in 2025, right in January, you would have got Alice. You would have got this guy in April. You would then get whatever champion you chose for your code. So you'd have 3 minimum legendaries there. Where's the next one? Who was the one after that? It was, Leminisi, yeah. Where is she? Leminisi. I keep putting an H in there. It's Leminisi. So you would have got her as well. So overall, you'd have, like, 6 months in, you'd have, like, a decent starter team of legendaries. And if you like, you would have you'd have 3 legendaries with 5-star souls. 2 if for any reason you missed the calendar champion one. And then I'm gonna guess you would have started with Supreme GALEK, or like, so you either would start with Supreme GALEK and you would have had the same epics I do, or you started with like Loki. Like any of the other champions are good from the promo codes for the most part. Where's Loki? Yeah. Don't sleep on Loki. Loki's one of the best arena champions in the game. Like, he's still in the top 10, like, pains in the neck you see in Gold 5, Platinum, Live Arena. Okay. Okay, let's do these quickly. Okay, so he still needs this one. So I need 70 plus. So he still needs a good like 400-ish scrolls. So attack's only at 2,000. I want that to get like 5,000, 6,000 minimum. I can still put ring. I can put an amulet on him. I only have one option right now, apparently. I'm not going to large glyph this one because I'm probably going to swap it out. Because I can't get any more of the set now that the dungeon's closed. Any rings? No, I still don't have any rings. Never lucky. I'm glyphing this chest piece because I'm not going to roll another attack percent chest piece to this level for a while, probably. Let's do here. Just getting low rolls sucks. Of course, on the percent I don't want, I get a high one. Okay. Do I want to ascend this piece? No. He does need higher defense to survive, but it's not the thing I'm focusing on right now. I'm just going to get the accuracy out. I do want to replace both of these, but I'll do the accuracy and attack here for now. I'm just going to 1-star them. Hope for 2%? No. Running out of stats a bit more, but yeah, he needs way more defense to stay alive. Same with HP. Speed's okay for now. These would both like to have another 52. Eventually I'm going to want this, like, you know, north of 500. And I do need a relic to throw on him. Hi Exalt. So this is a separate account. Yes, like I've been playing for a couple years. I've been playing for about 6 years. We started this at the start of the summer. Actually, like spring, whenever the Tholin code started, and we've been going since then. We've missed about 10 days of login, give or take, just because of my jobs, like working. But this is where we are on day 48. And the whole journey of it is documented in the VODs, all the lives. So if you watch this series, you'll see this account progress from day 1 to where we are now. So Tholin, like, these are his masteries right now. He's almost fully booked. He's got this on right now. And then he has... this gear is all going to get changed soon. But... yes, SK, it's like, I'd say at least 10th. Like 10th to 12th in that ballpark. These are Tholin's stats right now. We will be re-gearing to push these 2 stats and get his attack higher in the coming week. We've done all the dailies there. I am going to take this because I'm going to have to... I'm just about to leave, so in the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to... let's go upgrade a champ to rank 4. There's a champ training on right now, so... I am going to complete the champ training tonight when I get in. I'm going to get all of these guys to rank 4. As many as I can for food. Where's a food champion? Come on. Alright, I guess you win. And throw these on. Okay, get the energy there. Do I need magic? That's the keep I need. Fire Knight. Why I'm doing stage 10 is just because it's higher chance to get 5 stars. And while I would get 6 stars, these are taking too long. With Nishak having some mastery now, it might have taken a shorter amount of time, but I'm just going to leave this running while I'm at work. I'll be back in about 5 hours. And we'll see where we're at. Hope everyone enjoyed. I know this was a shorter stream, but hope everyone... I'll leave this up, but I hope everyone got their questions answered. And like I said, we'll be doing a longer one tomorrow, as well as Friday. Going into the weekend again, and we're gonna try and get a couple of these fragments from the Dungeon Diver and Spider, stuff like that, just to have a few of them to turn into next month to turn in for the Legendary. We're not doing this fusion currently, if anyone's curious. We are saving for the Halloween fusion right now, so we're saving our shards. And I'll go over a couple other areas. Like, we do need to go back into Live Arena and start trying to do this the first page. We haven't done any Live Arena yet at all. But these, if we can get a couple of wins, like these medals, they're all the same value. But if we can start winning some Live Arena each day, we can start unlocking these bonuses to help us through the other parts of the game. Because that's the funny thing at Live Arena, is this stuff is very valuable early on. Especially the ignoring defense and getting speed, and then one of your main stats, like getting these rows filled out, even just one row, getting. So say I had faction wars I want to push, I can do that. Say we wanted to get our Spider, Fire Knight, and Dragon pushed, mainly Fire Knight and Spider though. We can get rid of it. We can really lean into getting 2 levels into each of these, and then 2 levels here for speed, and then we would do the crit damage, and then the accuracy and resistance, and then we would do whatever main stat our damage dealer is, and then the health. And if we get these rows done, that helps us push the dungeons. We can also then invest in Doom Tower, Iron Twins. If we want to push Demon Lord as well, we can really, mainly this one is what's going to help, as well as the main stat and crit damage. Accuracy though too. Like all of these areas, like how I was talking earlier for the prismatic shards, like getting this to kill like 2 or 3 more levels of Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun would help us a lot as well. And then Curse City was probably the last one we're going to do. But each one of these needs 100, so that's, if I remember right, that's 10 battles. So, yeah, we'll go over that. I'll do that probably tomorrow morning. I'll be on in the morning at 5 a.m. My time. So right now it's quarter to 5 p.m. So 12 hours from now is when I would be streaming. All right. Hope everyone had a good time. Appreciate a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed yourself today, and I'll see you guys all next time, and see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, guys. All the best.